Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our next 10 day readings. And this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with an Aries. But always just remember these are general, so I'd say what resonates as it resonates with your situation. Disregard the rest, don't force anything to fit. Information on private readings is always in the description box below. I'm all caught up with those, so now would be a good time to get one if you wanted to, because I can get it done faster than the usual wait time. And as always, thank you in advance for liking, sharing, commenting, for subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And thank you for any form of support you show me. I'm very appreciative. And we're just going to jump in here, see what's going on for Aries in the next 7 to 10 days from whenever it is that you're watching this video. But remember, Aries, even if I don't post for a little while, there's other timeless videos on the channel you can always check out, okay? Just go check them out and see which one you're most drawn to, because that's going to hold a message for you. Aries in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, here we go. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the World, the Hierophant crowning you, the Queen of Pentacles in the foundation. It's serpents in this deck, so I have to remind myself what's what. The Knight of Swords in the past, the Knight of Cups in the near future, Strength and how you see yourself, Queen of Cups in your environment, the Empress in hopes and fears, and the Four of Wands in the outcome. Interesting, very nice. So you have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant in the same line here. So commitment on the brain, whether that is romantic, or professional. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The feeling that I'm getting here is it's almost like you've been waiting. You're dealing with someone or something that is moving very, very slowly. I feel like I'm going to read the energies as I see them, but always remember the rules can be reversed. Someone took some very impulsive action in the recent past, or not so recent, depending on your situation. The Knight of Swords, okay. This is something that's already happened. Someone took impulsive action. Could be that someone was trying to push something forward. Okay, it might have led to something or someone disconnecting from that situation, turning away, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, where they like to take their time, they like to figure things out for themselves, they like for all the details to be in place. And I feel like there was just a clash in terms of the speed of things. You wanted them to just get going already, and you might have been dealing with someone who wasn't comfortable to get going. They're like, no, I need time to figure this out. I need time to put all the pieces together and then check the details and then check them again and then check them again, because this is someone who's very, very, very cautious when it comes to their heart, when it comes to their money, when it comes to their investments of any kind, okay? Well, in the current situation, you do have the Six of Pentacles. So this talks about ask and you shall receive. This talks about mutual energy. You give, they give. Okay, so each of you gives and receives. The challenge, we have the World. It could be a situation where in order to pursue something with you, whatever the situation is, someone had to wrap up another cycle, okay? Or someone had to get everything in line to where they can walk away from one job to come to this, or walk away from one partnership to come partner up with you. Someone could have had to literally relocate in order to pursue this with you. And so it's not that kind of a big change would trigger this type of cautious person to just make sure they're doing everything the right way, okay, and every detail is covered. I feel like that's how they handle big changes. That's how they handle stress. That's how they handle pressure. Okay, they just become a bit of a micromanager. They just become a little bit obsessive over the details of things, because it gives them a sense of control. And that's what I feel like you might have been struggling with, because to you it's like, we've talked about this, we've agreed, let's go already. And then when things got to be too real for this person, Okay, they started slowing all the way down and being like, no, let me just make sure, let me double check, let me triple check. Okay, and the Hierophant is crowning here, so this could be to do with moving in together with someone, some sort of a conversation around marriage, conversation around starting a family, conversation around joining a family business, starting a family business, conversation around joining a very big corporation, a big organization where there's a lot of rules in place, there's a lot of hoops to jump through, there's a lot of, there's set ways to doing things. Okay, so if this isn't a person that was dragging their feet and slowing things down for you, it's you working a little bit, it felt like working against a corporation, working against a system, working against the way they've always done things, to where there's a lot of red tape, there's a lot of bureaucracy, there's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of running around in circles, okay, to the point where to you with the Eight of Cups, you're like, I can't, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay, well, all that waiting looks like it's paying off, because in the near future here you do have the Knight of Cups. So the offer, the response, the reply, where you wanted someone to meet you in the middle, where you wanted someone to do what you're asking them to do, where you wanted to join forces and be on the same page with someone or something here, that's what's coming in with the Knight of Cups. So this could be proposal, this could be job offer, this could be an offer of some kind where it just fills your heart. It's what you wanted to hear, it's what you wanted to see happen. Okay, so in how you see yourself here, you have the Strength card. This is like renewed confidence, optimism, belief in what you're trying to achieve. Okay, this could be where you finally get that doctor's appointment that took you months and months and months to get to, and this is where you get your health back, or you're on the right track to heal, to recover, you're on the right treatment now, etc. Okay, and that's what that meeting was. This is where your financial health is being restored, because you're finally signing the contract. You can finally start. For some of you, sign the contract, but it's such a long onboarding process that you almost felt like giving up, and you might have even started looking for other jobs, even though you had signed this contract, because there were delays and there were, well, we need this and then we need that, and then you're like, well, I've already sent this in, and they go, well, yeah, but you should have done it through this portal, and you're like, well, I sent it on email, it got to you, and they're like, no, you have to go in through the portal, and it's that kind of a thing, right? Very, very frustrating, I can imagine. But this is where, okay, we're on top of things now, I'm feeling confident again, let's do this. So in your environment here, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And this is where things start to flow more easily, okay? Because the building blocks are in place, because the foundation is in place, this is where things start to flow a lot more easily. You're on the right track, you're feeling confident, okay? This could be positive feedback, this could be praise, recognition of any kind, this could be receiving gifts or positive attention here. A blessing of some kind. For some of you, this is pregnancy. In your hopes and fears, we have the Empress. Oh, as I say, pregnancy. For some of you, this is pregnancy. It's happening very quickly. Once someone gets on board with something, things move very quickly, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, however that makes sense to you. And then the outcome here is that solid commitment. You got the house, you got the job, you got the promotion, you are moving in together, you are getting married, you are starting your family. Okay, we're expanding your family. You are starting that home-based business. It's happening. It's here. Okay. In the 3D, it's concrete, and you can actually get going on it, right? You can actually start working. You hold more power now than you did before, right? Because before, you were contributing, you were doing what you were supposed to be doing, you were doing what they told you to do, but you could only do so much because someone else had to work out the details, someone else had to put it through the system, someone else had to whatever. Whereas this is a minor arcana energy, where it's like it's here, it's in your hands, it's concrete, you can physically work on it, you can physically work towards it. You hold more control over the situation now, because it's almost like they're giving you free reign. Again, things are now flowing because everyone knows what they're doing and everything's set, foundations are set, okay? And this is celebration, this is housewarming party, this is baby showers, pregnancy announcements, gender reveals, whatever kind of thing. This is celebration, telling everyone you got the job, telling everyone the promotion's official, telling everyone some sort of achievement, okay? It's the initial stages, but it's almost like you can take it from here. You have more control over this from here, okay, is what I'm seeing. So let's get more on this Knight of Cups. in the near future. Yeah, so we have the Two of Cups, the meeting of the minds here with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, definitely. A lot of Queens, so you have been wanting to get going, but you've been dealing with more passive rather than active energy here. So with the Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords, this figure of authority is finally on the same page as you. This figure of authority or organization or a significant other person in the situation is finally on the same page with you. So that's why this Knight of Cups is here. And then with the Four of Wands in the outcome, we have the Five of Wands, we have the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, definitely. Under the Eight of Cups, we have the Devil. Yeah, listen, you were ready to give up on this. You were ready to walk away from this because it was just too much, too strictly controlled, too many details, too much rigmarole, and to you, it wasn't worth it, okay? So you just kind of gave up on it, lost hope, all right? And it looks like someone's finally getting on board. Someone is finally getting to the same point you are, and then change can happen, progress can happen with the Four of Wands going to the Five of Wands. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here with the King of Swords. We have the King and Queen of Swords here. We have the Emperor and the Empress. So it could be definitely in one-to-one connections. It could definitely be to do with romantic partnerships, but it could also be business partnerships, okay? And the Nine of Cups, you can finally have your wish fulfilled when it comes to this situation. All right, so Aries, that's what I have for you. All right, it's good news. It has been delayed. I know to you it didn't make any sense, because to you it's like, well, we've talked about this, we've figured it out, we know what we need to know to get going, let's get going. And then this other person was just taking too long, and they seem to be overly cautious. They seem to be looking for problems to make sure they can fix them, or you know what I mean, which derailed everything, slowed everything right down. Or if you've been dealing with some sort of system or organization or anything like that, there was nothing you could do about it. You had to go through the steps that they told you to go through when they told you to go through. It was very, very frustrating, but your perseverance has paid off. Even though you were on the brink of letting go, even though you were on the brink of giving up on this altogether, here it is, okay? Finally. So good for you, good for you. Let me know in the comments how you resonate with the reading, what this is for you, if you do resonate with the reading. But I hope the reading helps you, all right? So watch your other placements. I'm going to leave it here and see you in the next video. Bye for now.